Today on Documentify TV, we're exploring a remarkable discovery, a shipwreck from 1,500 years ago near Sicily. This ancient Byzantine merchant ship was transporting heavy stone cargo, including church decorations, like columns and a pulpit. Unfortunately, it met its end near the fishing village of Marzamemi, where it remained hidden underwater for 14 centuries. The thing that is somewhat perplexing is that the 2,500-year-old shipwreck had some unusual artifacts. The wreck contained ancient anchors from several hundred years apart. Two of the anchors were made from iron and likely originated in the 7th century AD. The other 4 anchors, which were made from heavy stone, probably date back to the prehistoric era. In 1959, a fisherman searching for cuttlefish stumbled upon the wreck, covering an area slightly smaller than a football field and lying under 25 feet of water. The site was first studied in the 1960s by German underwater archaeologist Gerhard Kapitän. He believed the shipwreck was linked to Emperor Justinian I's extensive building campaign during his reign from 527 to 565. Kapitän suggested that the ship's cargo was a complete set of church decorations, possibly loaded near Constantinople and destined for a new state-built church. Fast forward to today, and a team led by Stanford University archaeologist Justin Leidwanger and Sicily's regional assessor for cultural heritage, Sebastiano Tusa, has returned to the Marzamemi shipwreck. They're conducting a detailed underwater excavation to understand how the marble cargo ended up there and who was responsible for sending these valuable goods. Leidwanger points out that the narrative of the shipwreck has been stuck since the 1960s in the notion that it was Justinian's church in a box. However, initial findings suggest a more complex reality, indicating that commerce during Justinian's time thrived due to the decisions of many individuals whose names are lost to history. Merchants had been shipping decorative stone across the Mediterranean since at least the Bronze Age. However, the large-scale shipment of stone for construction took off during the Roman Empire. This trade peaked in the 3rd century AD, with 24 known shipwrecks carrying stone cargo. The 5th century brought turmoil to the Roman Empire, disrupting long-distance trade networks. When Justinian took power in 527, he aimed to restore the empire by reconquering lost territories and initiated extensive building projects to consolidate his rule and promote Christianity. Marzamemi was strategically located at the crossroads of the newly invigorated empire, where trade routes crisscrossed the Mediterranean. The current archaeological team has been working at the site since 2014. Unlike earlier studies focusing on the large marble pieces, Leidwanger's team is meticulously searching for smaller artifacts like ceramics, bits of pigment, raw glass, metal nails, and fragments of the ship itself. These items provide a more comprehensive picture of the ship's cargo and its crew's daily life. Onshore, the team collaborates with specialists to create 3-dimensional reconstructions of the architectural elements and conserve the artifacts recovered from the sea. These reconstructions have revealed that the ship's cargo wasn't a uniform set of church decorations. Variations in the columns and capitals suggest that the vessel might have been involved in the trans-Mediterranean marble trade, catering to clients beyond the emperor's circle. The presence of numerous amphoras and other large storage vessels indicates that the ship wasn't solely transporting imperial construction materials. It appears to have been an ordinary merchant ship engaged in routine commerce, carrying goods like wine and oil alongside the marble cargo. This challenges the earlier assumption that the ship was directly linked to Justinian's centralized building program. Historical records, like those from Procopius, highlight Justinian's extensive building projects across the empire. However, modern scholars believe that local initiatives played a significant role in church construction during this period. While monumental structures were likely commissioned by the imperial court, smaller churches were probably financed and designed by provincial patrons. The Marzamemi shipwreck's cargo, which doesn't comprise a complete church, supports this idea. Most religious buildings of the time were constructed using local materials, with imported marble used for decorative highlights. Considering these findings, it's plausible that the ship's cargo was destined for multiple locations, possibly in northern Italy, the Adriatic coast, or North Africa. The diversity in the marble pieces suggests they were intended to embellish various churches rather than a single imperial-sponsored basilica. The Marzamemi shipwreck isn't an isolated case. Since its discovery, at least 9 other shipwrecks carrying stonework from the 6th century have been found in the eastern Mediterranean. This points to a resurgence in trade during the late antique period, reflecting a complex and interconnected economic landscape. The ongoing study of the shipwreck's more modest items, like iron tools and pottery, promises to shed further light on the vessel's story. For instance, the discovery of tools such as chisels and hammers suggests that craftsmen specializing in marble carving might have been on board, ready to finish the stone decorations upon reaching their destinations. Additionally, analyzing the origins of the ceramics found at the site could help reconstruct the ship's route, offering valuable insights into the trade networks of the Byzantine world. In conclusion, the Marzamemi shipwreck provides a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of commerce and construction during Justinian's reign. It challenges the notion of a solely top-down imperial building program, highlighting the significant role of local patrons and merchants in the distribution of materials and the spread of architectural styles across the Mediterranean. That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time, right here on Documentify TV.